Okay, I have YouTube chat up. And Twitch chat. All right. So this is gonna be the first pulling and deck building stream after the hiatus. Moved in. We already did some gameplay with Echo yesterday with Pharaonic Guardian. And yeah, today we will prepare for the next round by opening Magician's Force, and I will talk about it briefly. I'm kind of fiddling with the music still. I can close this, and I can close this. Okay, so Magician's Force. It's a very interesting set. It has a lot of very strong cards. I'm actually pretty excited to open it. Let me see if the audio might be a bit unbalanced. I might have to turn this down a bit. Well, we'll see. Okay, so Magician's Force came out in October 10th, 2003. I was like, oh wait, we're in 2004 already? No, we're not. Dark Crisis is going to be the last 2003 set. And then we're going to enter the 2004 metagame. Yeah, so this was in October 2003. And yeah, so it had a lot of things. It had union monsters that kind of like equip to each other. Actually, what was Magic doing at this time? And wasn't this the time of Mirrodin? So they had equipment, and Yu-Gi-Oh was doing union, funnily enough. Yeah, spellcaster type support and Amazonas. I forgot about that. And spell counters. Yeah, it has Dark Magician Girl, which is not sought after because it's a good card, but you know, because it's Dark Magician Girl. The DMG. Breaker, Tribe Infecting Virus, Magical Scientist, which is a common, and Chaos. Well, I don't know if is this because of the art? Chaos Command Magician. Yeah, this is where they changed the name to Spell Card completely. The first core booster of Spell Card, like naming, and not Magic Card anymore. And I think that's kind of it. Let's take a look here. So actually, yeah, Echo got a lot of rewards from the last round. So I do hope he wins one of these days, because it's getting a bit out of hand. Also, he banned Magic Drain and Gravity Bind. So in our game with our custom restricted and banned list, we can't use those. So we have one game where we use the historical list and one game where we do our custom one. Just so far, the custom game has just been everything allowed, but that's not true anymore. And he restricted a couple things too. He restricted... oh no, he banned Gravity Bind and Regeki Break and restricted Magic Drain, Change of Heart, and Monster Reborn. I misremember because I'm kind of at a loss for words why he would ban Regeki Break. It didn't even come up much. But okay. So let's take a look at, I guess, the secret rares first, because those are just Dark Magician Girl and no, let's do the commons first, because I guess people running about, although they always suffer in silence, they swear an oath to inevitably revolt. Like how randomly oppressed people has 2000 defense. That's just kind of weird. They are oppressed but believe they will have their freedom someday. The people that gather certified their oppressors, the revolution is coming. So they have like these 3 vanilla monsters that allow you to activate, I think it was the spell or trap card later. Then we have Pitch Dark Dragon. So they put union monsters. So this is a union. This is our first union monster. So they put this at common. So they were really confident in it. Like they wanted this to be like... so I kind of learned from Magic set design that if you put something at common, like you really like want this to be like a backbone of the gameplay. At least from Alpha it was like this. So they really believe that unions should be like something anyone gets to play with, and it's not too complicated, and yeah, that's when you put something at common. So yeah, you can see during a main phase you can basically equip this to Dark Blade, which is also in the set. It's an 1800 vanilla monster, or unequip it and special summon it. So it increases the attack and defense of the equipped monster by 400, so it's the 2200 then, and I think this is Pierce. Yep. Okay, 1 new monster at a time. Why even have this limit? Yeah, okay, and if the equipped monster is destroyed, this is destroyed instead. So Pitch Dark Dragon is very loyal to Dark Blade. Then we have Kiryu, this is also for Dark Blade. And this one increases the attack defense by 900. So that would make it, what, like a 20... Wow, I mean, that's pretty strong. It's like 2700. But this is a 5-star. Oh god, that's awful. That's off, but at least it has 2k attack, I guess. But this is what maybe I've never seen this thing. Kiryu. This is also common. And you can tribute this card to allow the equipped monster to attack your opponent's items directly this turn. Yeah, that's a bit too cumbersome. Decayed Commander. 1 zombie target from your hand. So basically this synergizes with its union monster. Then inflict battle damage, direct attack, discard 1 from your hand. Wait. This guy has the Spirit Reaper effect. I never even knew this. Wait, maybe it's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it can be destroyed in battle, unlike Spirit Reaper, so he doesn't have that part, but... I don't know, I mean, maybe this is a little bit more useful than I thought, because this effect is not that bad. It's a zombie. I mean, there are some zombie support cards for Pharaoh Guardian. Maybe we could make this work. Zombie Tiger. This is a 1400, 1600, level 3. You can equip this and gives him 500 attack defense. Destroys the person, discard 1. Okay, so this gives him... Yeah, but he's not going to be just destroying many monsters with 1500 attack. But I don't... So, yeah, I don't know. The Zombie Tiger thing is a bit... It would be cool if you could summon him from the deck. That would be cool, but I mean, you know, maybe for limited this is not so bad. But we're not really playing limited, we're playing progression. So our decks are maybe too strong for this stuff. Giant Orc, I love Giant Orc because it is dark and a fiend. There's a lot more support for this than for Goblin Attack Force. And also you're supposed to use this guy with second Goblin. But just being dark is just much better right now. Yeah, and also this is just funny. So this can basically turn him back to attack. Vampiric Orcus. I guess this also special summons its union monster. It has 1700, is honestly not that weak. This has 2k defense. I have this. This is and this gives it Each time the equip monster destroys or spends a wicked plant token. Yeah, these seem like fun cards for limited, like Playground Yu-Gi-Oh! Like if you just have bad cards, this could be okay. Like 1700 that makes tokens, but it needs to destroy opponent's monsters. So yeah, I don't know about this. This is nice counter to Scapegoat, I guess, maybe. And we have Burning Beast and Freezing Beast. I think they equip to each other. Equip monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent's strong face up spell trap on the field, and this is probably, yeah, this is face down. Yep. Yeah, so they can equip to each other. This is a fun concept, but why don't they make each other stronger? No attack defense boost at all. And it's just too weak for this kind of stuff. And this is why this never, they made it way too weak. Like you need two 1500 attack monsters, and yeah, and this isn't even, this should have been not just battle. Like they were way too careful. This is too low powered. The game was way too high powered at that point for this kind of stuff. Union Rider, yeah, take control over you. I mean, this kind of effect, I mean, it's so parasitic. This is designed for limited, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not really a limited game. So I'm talking about limited. No one plays limited Yu-Gi-Oh! But maybe it's fun. I mean, maybe people could try opening some packs and playing against each other. They did that in the show with Pharaoh's Servant. I mean, maybe this set and Legacy of Darkness, these seem like sets where playing limited could be fun. Playing sealed, like opening half a box or something and playing against each other. So the agreement opponent's character becomes the end. Yeah, okay. Then this is funny. Maybe you can use this somehow. You have to film from your. Yeah, I'm not sure why you would play this. There's definitely better cards for this effect. Only monsters too. Okay. No. Roulette Barrel. This one is really fun. We might use this if we play I don't know, burn deck. Like this is one of those things that can just passively remove threats. White Dragon Ritual. So finally some more rituals. This summons Paladin of White Dragons. This is some Blue Eyes support actually in a indirect way. Frontline base, because there's no for a Union monster from your hand, so they did try to give this support. I mean, this is honestly not bad if you're playing Union, which you probably aren't, but maybe with the tanks, it's downgrade to cover 2 levels. This is funny with Synchros in mind, or XZs. Kaiser Colosseum is apparently banned. Yeah, this is absolutely insane later. Saw very little play at the time. People only caught up to this much later. Yeah. Yeah, so basically your opponent can't play more monsters than you if you have at least one. Yeah, this is insane. Back then this was kind of whatever because you didn't have many to begin with. But in the age of the crazy special summoning 50 things onto the field in the same turn, this is extremely annoying. Oh, Tournament Action Unit. This is like Premature Burial, but for the opponent's graveyard, and it costs almost double the life points. But honestly, in a low power environment, this is pretty good. Like I might play this, and it's interesting they printed this at common. Poison of the Old Man. This either heals you or deals 800. This is not bad. Marigold Armor. Cannot attack other. This is like the Ring of Magnetism, but better. But still not used at all. Maybe there's something funny you could do with this, like, but Marshmallow already has his glasses, so I don't know. I haven't looked at the game for a while. Like maybe I would think of examples if I wasn't so rusty. Anyway, Metal Silver Armor. Can use spell trigger that targets one monster except the equip. Yeah, this is kind of whatever. There's so much non-targeting removal that this kind of barely does anything. Kishido Spirit. Yeah, this is kind of funny, but too situational. Wave Motion Cannon, the dreaded common from the set that just, you see it in every progression series. Like, of course, yes, I have to be ready that he plays it, I might play it. I might honestly just continue playing my Pac-Man deck and add some burn cards like this. Make that the win con. Since Pac-Man worked so well last game, I might honestly just do it again, but with some burn, like Wave Motion Cannon. Like, you could literally just slap that in there, this is now the win con. Huge Revolution, that's the trap I was thinking of earlier. This needs the 3 vanillas, and then... Set all cards in important center of the graveyard. And destroy cards. Yeah, this is basically like obliterating your opponent completely, but you need all 3 vanillas and this card. It's a 4-card combo to just basically destroy everything your opponent has. But connected, there's no battle fight. So this is like an early what's it called? The Roar. It's basically the same card, but you have to activate it during the standby phase. Threatening Roar, right? But with a stricter activation window for some reason. Meteor Rain. Yeah, this gives everything piercing during your turn, I think. Yeah, this is kind of whatever. Pineapple Blast. This could honestly be pretty strong. It might be a bit underrated in a lower power format. I might take another look at this, I don't know. But there's so little space in our decks. Especially for traps. He does have Jinzo, so... Secret Barrel, a burn deck staple at the time. Yeah, this is a lot of damage. Each card, 200 damage for each card in their hand and for each card they control. That's insane. That's easily over 1,000 damage. Physical double is funny, but probably not worth it. Rivalry of Warlords. We might play this if we play like Legendary Ocean deck or something like that. That's crazy. So unlike Kaiser Colosseum, this immediately sends a bunch of them into the grave. It doesn't leave them unaffected. Formation Union. Is this different art? Return for user control, unequip. Yeah, this is not worth it deck slot unless you go really hard in on this. Summon Hard Run's original. This is... Why would you play this and not Bottomless? There's simply no space for stuff like this. Okay, 1800 attack, Great Angus. Aitsu, this is I think combo with Koitsu. Sonic Duck. Sonic Duck is pretty interesting because it's a 1700 attack with only 3 stars, so it gets under Gravity Bind. That's pretty much what it's known for, and especially if you have like the Rising Air Currents, this is 2200, 3-star. Now we have the Amazonas cards. This one is a nice beater, 1800 by herself. Amazonas Fighter, you take no damage from battle involving her, which is kind of a pretty mediocre effect most of the time. Low Piper, which makes opponents weaker during a standby. It's okay, I mean... It's like one of the early archetypes they made, but it's pretty weak. Old Vindictive is Man-Eater Buck, but as a dark and a spellcaster, which is probably better around this time. Magical Marionette is pretty interesting. This is some spell tokens. You can tell this is 2 different original Japanese sets, because these cards are so different from the Union stuff. So this is now spell counters. I think this one has no limit. It gains 200 attack for each spell counter, and you can remove 2 to destroy a monster. Honestly, Magical Marionette is pretty cool. Like this is a very fun design. If I make a deck that allows this, I could make use of this. Have some synergy with spellcasters. Maybe I would do this. Pixie Knight. When spell in the graveyard. This is weird. This is awful. If you're going to really good play spell counter. Honestly, this is funny. You're not going to use this just for breaker, no. Magical Scientist. I will probably talk about this guy a lot. he instantly makes your fusion deck, or extra deck as it's called later, extremely more useful. And it's, you know, the FTK with Pyramid Turtle, or OTK or whatever, whether it's first turn or any other turn. But yeah, this guy is absolutely insane. I do not understand why you would make a guy like this a common. And I think he was also underrated back then, like very early on when he came out. Because there's just the fusion, like I think people didn't think of the combo immediately. I don't remember how Lost Will worked at the time. Like I didn't know about it, to be honest. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I was just ignorant. Royal Magical Library. I think this is a decent card on its own, and it's a light, and it's part of the Gearfried Butterfly Dagger Elma combo, which we actually have full access to with Dark Crisis, I believe, which is the next set. So, but do we have a payoff? Well, it would be Exodia, right? Or maybe some burn deck with. If you draw your whole deck, like you can probably, there's probably some ways. Cliff is not bad. I think I underrated him back then. But he has to get through with 1200 to destroy a spell or trap. But it could be okay. Magical Merchant, I think I underrated this guy back then. Pretty good, and a light. One of the best comments on the set, to be honest. Koei, so what does he do again? Yeah, it's crazy to see like a, what is it, a 10 star with 200 attack. By 3,000 points, or attacks then. Oh, it's also piercing. Because it's like what, 3,100 or something like that, and piercing. I mean, you could summon this. You could get this guy with Mother Grizzly. That would be pretty funny. Ultimate Obedient Fiend. Really for no cards in hand. I mean, honestly, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. 3,500 attack, just randomly. Is the Obedient Fiend, is the Obedient in a name like sarcasm? Like it's because he requires you to have nothing else but him. I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking like way longer about the set because the cards are getting more complex, and I feel like they're getting underlooked or under. I don't know. Not underappreciated, but I do want to kind of read, because this is still in Prince of the Fields. So does this need 3 targets? That's interesting. I wonder what the ruling on that is. If it does, it's pretty bad. If it doesn't, it could be interesting. Amazonas Spellcaster, so this is pretty funny in the Amazonas deck, but it's probably not enough. Gather Your Mind, I think, was played in Exodia decks. It just searches itself. Mass Drivers, apparently, I mean, yeah, nowadays it's insane. So many things you can summon. It's basically an FTK, right? Look at the first deck. Yeah, that's kind of whatever. This adds Buster Blader. Jaw Robber. Negate and draw. I mean, that's hilarious, but you know. That is pretty funny though. Literally stealing the pot. My Body as a Shield, I think I might have underrated this back then. It has so many appliances that. So many applicable situations, I mean. Yeah, this card has been completely renamed. 3 cards per deck in any order. I think this is used for something, maybe some combo, I don't remember. I think this feels like a Magic card. Like this feels like a card from Magic the Gathering. It's like an artifact that keeps counters and you can move them. Yeah, you can move its spell counters onto other things that can get spell counters. So this really feels like a Magic artifact. Like this. Huh. Never really thought about it, but yeah. Move all spell. Yeah, this is again. These are cards that are made for playing limited, like this set. Hidden Spellbook. During your turn, this could maybe be okay. Move 2 spell counters and turn 1 percent. Honestly, this could be funny. If you're playing like the what's it called, skilled dark and white magicians, this could be something. You could maybe make a deck with this. I mean, that's what they had in mind, right? With brainwashing. This could be maybe something for a side deck or something, I don't know. Disarmament is not bad, but why would you play this in an Eternal Rest? Anti-spell, negate your spell card. That's kind of... I think I should have been able to negate more than spells if you're getting rid of 2 spell counters. Spell counters are not easy to keep. Face down versus face up, not activate. Honestly, this is not bad. Huh, is this like a... This is almost like a reverse ceasefire. It's interesting. I think flip effects are decreasing in importance slowly, so that was just the comments. We spent like almost half an hour on that. Damn. But this looks like a much shorter list, so it's interesting how the most complicated things are among the commons. Anyway, so we have Dark Bleed here. We have... Is this the first DD thing? I don't know. Yes, this banishes things that that it destroys, so that's pretty interesting. Helping Robo. Is this the thing that's an autonomous action unit? Draw 1 card from your hand. Man, this is kind of... Man. Great Phantom Thief. Consent. That's interesting. But it's way too hard to pull off. Combination attack. During a battle phase, you can use this effect on monster's attack to turn even once changing back to a monster phase attack. Me attack again this turn. Honestly, that's kind of cool, but you're just not gonna pull this off. Again, this is like... It's just such a shame that we didn't have like a low power format. Like limited just never happened. I mean, they were pretty half-hearted about it. But in an environment like that, cards like this would be funny. Anti. That's funny. Dark Core is interesting. I had this card. It's like Tribute to the Doom, but only works on face up and banishes them. It's not bad if you have little else. I might have to resort to this at some point. I don't know. Tributal. I mean, honestly, this is not bad. I think this is usable if you have a deck heavy on tributes. Amazoness Tiger. Yep. Apprentice Magician is really good. It's a dark, and usually this is used for Magician of Faith or Old Vindictive. So that's why it matters that Vindictive is a spellcaster. It's a 2400 4 stars. Can't attack the same turn. Yeah, he needs to feed on spell counters. This is probably not really useful, but it's definitely funny. There's Koala. Yeah, this is another burn card. There's a lot of new burn cards in this set. Wait, this is hilarious. So you can crash into anything with this? That's funny. Wait, if you have this the other card that makes that's a fun combo, like the... What was it called? It's the same set. Kishido Spirit, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, continuous Destruction Punch, just like Destruction Punch, but continuous. Yep. Big Bang Shot. I don't really like Big Bang Shot. The risk is way too great. Megaton Magical Cannon. That's also pretty funny. We're never pulling this off. Dramatic Rescue is also a funny card for the Amazonas. So there's some support, but the Amazonas themselves are so weak that... And we already threw the rares. Okay, now the super rares. They are a bit weak in the set, a lot of them. We have the X-Set Cannon. So we have the XYZ group of cards. So Y Dragon Head. Yeah, 400 tech defense. I think that's all it does. And this gives 600. Yep. Then we have the Spell Shield. Spell cards activated, target exactly one. Yeah, can negate that or. Yeah, I like Spell Shield. I probably will need this since he banned or limited Magic Drain. I need more Magic negation, so there you go. Or Spell negation. Yeah, we have all these fusions like XZ, Tank Cannon. This one. You can discard a card, target face down spell and traps. That's pretty good. 2400, that's honestly pretty good. I need to banish them. I hate that. YZ Tank Dragon, so you don't have the cannons. That's kind of lame. Like, what do you even do? This face down monster, that's okay. Skilled White and Skilled Dark. I have a soft spot for Skilled White. I think this was my first online username, actually. Maybe one of the first. Anyway. Yeah, this one summons Buster Blader and this one Dark Magician with spell counters. But this one is a 1900, so it's actually like you could just play this without any Dark Magician or anything. Like really high stats. 1900, 1700 is crazy, and also a dark. Tribe Infecting Virus, one of the absolutely busted best cards in the set. I absolutely want to get that. Amazoness Archers is pretty good too in the Amazoness deck, but yeah, I don't know if we'll play that. Maybe our second deck will be Amazoness. Depends what we'll pull. Yeah, so ultra rares. I forgot spell cancelers in this set. It's a much weaker Jinzo for spell cards. I think I have seen this in side decks, but I mean negating spells is very strong. Especially if they don't see it coming. Here's the Paladin of White Dragon. This one can be triggered to summon Blue Eyes. It also has the Sasuke Samurai effect. That's honestly pretty strong. XY Dragon Cannon. This one, face up spell. This one seems kind of bad. But who knows? I mean, it destroys Wave Motion Cannon, I guess. Cannon versus Cannon fight. This one, that's the XYZ that can destroy any card. Yes, that's when you have all of them. Yeah, but they're hard to like. They were way too cautious with the summoning restrictions on this. Unfortunate. Printing this in the same set as Magical Sinus is diabolical. Luster Dragon, yep, a new 1900, but still at ultra rare, so I don't understand why this is ultra and Skilled Dark is super rare. That's funny, it's an interesting one. Why is this an ultra rare? That's insane. Swordswoman, yeah, also kind of, she is pretty good, but ultra rare. Chaos Command Magician is negated. It negates any monster effects that target him. It's just kind of okay. And here's Breaker. Of course, you want him. That's the best ultra rare, I guess. So among ultra rares, you want Breaker, and among super rares, you definitely want Tribe Infecting Virus. Dark Paladin. We already have him from the promos. And it would be funny to play a deck like this. There's a lot of support for Dark Magician and Buster Blader, but you know. We have Fusion Gate, I think. Anyway. Double Spell is funny too, but a bit situational. But it's certainly cool. And among the secret rares, of course, we have DMG and the Fusion Wave Motion. Wait, what? Not treated as a fusion card? They need to put that in there because there's fusion in the name, technically? That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, it's a hype anime card, like, but yeah, we will probably get it because they always have weird bad luck like that, like on the sets with bad secret rares, like of course I get them. But okay, it's time to actually open 24 packs of Magician's Force. Let's go. Okay, so the very first booster gives us a Dark Horse, so immediately some removal, not bad. Okay. And yeah, I changed it to Dark Mode. Dark Mode seems kind of unfinished, but we'll see. Dark Blade, okay. Kaiser Colosseum and the Ritual. Okay, Sonic Duck is okay. Alright, nothing super exciting yet. Okay, first wave motion cannon. That's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, Megaton Magical Cannon. Yeah, that's for... No, that's the other one. Yeah, that's okay. So that's one, probably never using that one. Okay, nothing really that interesting. Another Dark Blade and his armor again. Okay, here's the Mass Driver. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so nothing too exciting yet. Another X-Head Cannon. Okay, I'm already 5 packs in. And, oh, there's a Cliff. Big Bank Shot, Old Vindictive. Okay, so there's some things. Anti. Another Old Vindictive. Okay, I'm getting pretty unlucky so far. Let's see if we get anything big. Amazon is, do we have a... Okay, oh, super rare is just X-Head Cannon. Okay, there's gotta be more than this, right? I think we have a full playset, okay, of Old Vindictive now. Giant Orc. Okay, XZ Tank. Okay, which one is this? Okay, that's the one that destroys face down. Do we have... What's the... I think the Y tank, whatever it was... Dragon Head, whatever, was also super rare, so it's very unlikely that in this format you're gonna get it together, but do we have 4 Vindictive Magicians now? I think so, yeah. Okay, nothing. Okay, Skilled White Magician. Okay, here's the first Magical Scientist. That's pretty good. Oh, is this the old Art of... Or is the Japanese Art of Roulette Barrel? That's pretty cool. Not too excited yet. Another Dark Blade. What is this set? Like, it's really not giving me... Okay, how many Dark Blades do I have? 4. I got a full playset of Dark Blade. Okay, Magical Merchant. Okay, I got like... This is the first one of those. Second Scientist, I think. It's like the 5th Dark Blade. That's insane. Okay. Nothing else really. Helping Robo. Jeez. Magical Marionette, I could use that. I'm really not. Like, this is not going great. I didn't even know that's a rare. Okay. Royal Medical Library. Is this the first one? Yep. Alright. Great friend. Oh, jeez. Okay. So my polling. Okay, is this the first Secret Barrel? It is. Okay, Cliff, Crazy Beast. Is this possibly the worst Magician's Force opening I've ever seen? Rivalry of Warlords, I guess. Tribute Doll, I mean, we could use this in some decks. Thunder of Rule is okay. Autonomous Action Unit is okay. I think I got like a playset of this now, or 2. Okay, 6 packs left. This is sad. The second Skilled White, yeah, it used to be my username, so. But that's the wrong one. Like, I would rather use the dark one. Do I even have Buster Blader? I don't remember. Okay, this is getting really sad. Second Roulette Barrel, I think. Man, even the comments have been lame. Like, only one library, one secret barrel, only one wave motion cannon so far, one merchant, 2 scientists at least. Dramatic rescue. Okay, another merchant. Okay, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. There's only 3 packs left. Oh my god. Oh jeez, my ultra rare is Luster Dragon. I shouldn't have made fun of him. Maybe I'll put on... Maybe this music doesn't bring me luck. Maybe I'll put on this. Oh, sounds like the same song. I swear that's a different list. Anyway. Yeah, that's awful. Crazy Beast again. So we have a lot of Vindictive Magicians. Wow, I'm getting literally nothing. Wow. I think I have a playset of Magical Scientist. I think this is the worst opening of the set I've ever... Oh, I think I have a playset of Merchant. Wow, I barely made it. Not a Mass Driver. Well, this has been really bad. Like, actually really bad. Skilled by Magician, I'm not sure I'm gonna use him. The rares are mostly bad. Honestly, Dark Horde, the first one, was one of the best ones. I don't want to use Big Bang Shot. I'm not sure I'm gonna make an Amazonas deck. A lot of Dark Blaze is really so badly want me to play Unions. Crazy Beast is not great. And only one X-Head cannon anyway, so... I guess I have some 1900, like one 1900 attack beater. Didn't get... It's hilarious I didn't get a single skilled Dark, but I did get Luster Dragon. That's funny. Wow, that was a terrible box. I would have been upset if I had paid money for this. Well, full playsets. Well, 7 copies of Sonic Duck. 7 old Vindictives. If it gives me stuff like this, I can't make fun decks. I mean, I don't know. Amazonas Paladin. Full playset of Merchant. Why we have Warlord, Scatter Your Mind. Okay, that's fine. 2 autonomy. Yeah, you wouldn't want to play more than 2 anyway. Maybe even just 1. Playset of Thunder of Ruler. 2 giant orcs. I might play them, honestly. Roulette Barrel. I might play that thing. From a Magical Library. Only 1 wave motion cannon is really sad. And only 1 secret barrel. Well, I guess one nice thing is that we did get the Magical Scientists, but... I'm gonna make the music a little bit quieter, because I actually need to I actually need to lock in for this. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna build. Okay, so this is my current deck. Need to make the side deck smaller, by the way. But I did get some... So from the tournament pack, which honestly might matter more than Magician's Force. I think I got 2 extra tomatoes, so now I have a playset. I take out the Opticlops. Maybe I take out Newdoria. Though, what does Mystic Tomato even search? I guess itself. I don't have Sangan, so I mean it searches Witch. But other than that, I don't know. Also got Giant Rat, which could search Lily. But I don't know. So this is the generic, this is the good stuff deck, and I'm honestly not sure if I put anything from here and there. Take a look at traps first. Except for maybe Thunder of... I didn't get Spell Shield. Isn't that super rare though? Yeah, wow, so no new traps that I would put on spells. This could be funny, but I'm probably not. I could think about Dark War. Maybe I put it in the side deck and think about it. Yeah, this is my thinking about it. Like, isn't there like a thinking space? No. But that's kind of it. Like, I don't think I drew any unions that are really worth it. Like, what's my... Like, it would be frontline base, which I only have 2 of. Emblem of Dragon Destroyer. That's a funny one. So 2 skilled white magicians and the emblem. So I got quite a bit of Buster Blade. Do I even have Buster Blader? I could play a Luster Dragon here. I got quite a few Amazonas. I mean, I could think about playing them. Cliff. Can be searched with Tomato. Is Cliff better than Eudora? Probably not. Might have to take on Waboku. Maybe let's try... actually, I like Giant... Well, Giant Orc being dark doesn't do anything on this deck. Scientist. Marionette. There's Roulette Barrel in the library, so there's some usable... Okay, yeah, Magical Merchant. I could play Merchant for sure. Wait, I didn't even get Apprentice Magician. It's hilarious. Okay, what fusions do they even have? Well, 6 and lower. Not much of value. Maybe this is why people like generally didn't rate him that high. Like people didn't have particularly good fusions. There's Dark Bolter, but like, is it really worth it? Should I play Scientist? I don't know. Outside of a FTK context, do you even have like Cannon Soldier or something like that? Just one. Do I have the cannon? Or the mass drive, whatever. 3 of them. This can do 400. But that's not really, you can't do it with Scientist. I can't really get rid of any of these spell cards. Maybe I take out Ultimate Offering. It's not that good anymore. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Save us. And then this is Pac-Man. And we could add the... Giant Rat makes sense here. No. So now this is an interesting consideration. We could make this the main deck because I can't play Gravity Bind. But without Gravity Bind, I think this deck is pretty weak. Could make this the historic deck. Even here, I don't think I mean, maybe Thunder of Ruler, but that seems... It seems kind of lame. Actually, I forgot about... Yeah, maybe I could play Kaiser Coliseum in here. Wave Motion Cannon. Yeah. New monsters for this. Yeah, honestly, Roulette Barrel. That's a funny one for this. Royal Medical Library. Nah. Maybe I play a Merchant or two. Not a Merchant. Old Vindictive. That's kind of it. Um. Yeah, I was also thinking about Book of. Book of Tayu. That one is pretty good too, right? Does that work with... Is this a flip summon? I'm not sure. It should definitely work with Grass Claw. I'm not sure if it works with these. If I assume it doesn't work, then I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, he restricted Change of Heart Monster Reborn. And banned Magic Terrain. And Regeki Break. So I guess I don't have to think about it much anymore. I'll probably edit this further as things develop, but now is there anything like could I make like a maybe I don't think unions are worth it, but maybe I could make an Amazonas deck. It's at least kind of worth thinking about, maybe. I don't think I have the XYZ thing support. I don't think I have the Dark Blades. Like, I don't know what I would do with that. It just seems kind of whatever. Also, don't think I have like enough of a spell counter theme to really do much with that. Do I have interesting level 7s? No. I do have a Buster Blader, it seems. One. Oh yeah, all these guys. But come on, that's kind of a meme. There's too much removal for these kind of strategies, unfortunately. So in Pharaoh and the Guardian, we couldn't really do Gravekeepers without Necro Valley. Oh yeah, by the way, I was wondering, do I just not have Gravekeeper's Guard? Oh, I do have him, but I didn't play him. I could play this guy. I mean, he's really not bad. 1900 defense, bouncing something. But I probably just didn't have the space for him. Let's see, I do kind of want to try out Amazonas, but do I even have enough? I think monster-wise, that's already all of them. They're all Earth and warriors. So that's interesting. This would be funny. I mean, maybe, you know what? I mean, I have been working on the Earth deck. Maybe that's something I can, maybe. Earth. I've been kind of working on the Earth deck, so now I have a full playset of giant rats. Maybe this guy can come in. Oh yeah, you know, Rock Spirit. Gaia Power. Only 2 of them. Honestly, this seems like it would be fun to play. Warrior returning alive. This guy has Earth and has a warrior protection ability. I know about that one. This could also be funny, I don't know. A forces. Hell yeah, let's try. Know what that. Lightning Blade could be funny. I have reinforcements of the army? Bro. I didn't even know that. But I mean, my warrior lineup isn't particularly great. I can check, but I did not know I have reinforcement of the army. Let's see. Honestly, I'm starting to be hype about this. This could be really funny. Any other Earths that are... I don't think I'm gonna put vanillas in here, but probably affect monsters that are interesting. I can search with giant rat. She counts as an Amazoness, right? They make the archetype because people like this one, or someone in the development team liked this one. Arsenal bug, no. I didn't even know Buster Blade is Earth. Maybe I play Goblin Attack Force in this deck. Chiragumi is Earth. Chagawaga would be good if it's already in the other deck. Mad Sword Beast, I guess, but... Muka Muka, that's funny. Only 2 Nibelungas. Pyramid Turtle, but I don't think we have enough zombies support yet. Dark Crisis will change that. I think Dark Crisis is gonna have Ryukoki and Vampire Lord. That's when it really pops off. Yeah, we saw Echo try, and I think it was too early. Mysterious Guard. Wow, I'm already at 36 cards. I think the Earth thing is more important than the... I think the Warrior thing is more important than the Earth thing. Let's see. Because my support for warriors, actually, like I can tutor them, and I can, as long as they're level 4 lore, Dark Scorpion Burglars. That's terrible. I have so few warriors. No wonder I didn't know I had reinforcements of the army. But this looks like a fun deck. I mean, I'm just gonna add some. Is this really all the Amazoness support I have? Two of them, three of them. She doesn't count as one, right? That's weird. Yeah, unfortunate. I wish there was more. But yeah, we can finally build our first, like, archetype. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna add some generic support. I think honestly with this, yeah, this is fun. Like I like this. Like I think I'm gonna add just some generic removal. Like maybe I remove some copies of Rivalry of Warlords or something like that, or maybe I remove Muka Muka. Like, and I'm gonna add some just generically good cards, like Monster Reborn, and you know, things I have more copies of. Then I'm gonna have to actually think about it. Now I have like at least 3 fun decks. Like the first one is honestly kind of boring. But yeah, this is a very fun deck idea. I definitely want to try this. It's probably not competitive as it is now, but and I mean honestly, some additions like the Blowpiper actually is probably just not really worth putting in here. But I think with Mysterious Guard and stuff like that, there's some interesting tech choices here that could make it playable. And if we hit like if we manage to keep Gaia Power and the A forces in play, they're honestly pretty strong. I mean, everything is stronger by at least 700 and possibly more. And then Paladin would get like 300 more attack for each other Amazoness in play. That's pretty fun. I like stuff like this. Yeah, let's also add Banner of Courage just to put a meme. No, I won't, but I want to check if I have it. Yeah, it's surprisingly not bad and limited, but probably too weak even for this deck. Anyway. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end it. I think we're at an hour 10. I think that's a good time. Anyway, so... yeah, I mean, the polls were really, really bad. But... we could still have some fun here. I think this deck is going to be very interesting. And we're finally using some cards we got previously from Legacy of Darkness and stuff from the tournament packs. The giant rats are already coming into play. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay. Thanks for watching if you guys watched the VOD, and hit us up at our socials, and in the descriptions you're gonna have the Discord link, which I've kept up to date, I think. And what's coming up? The Well, more prog. I think it's gonna, like, Echo seems a bit busy now, and Magic is not until next week. So maybe a little bit low on streams this week, but I'll keep you posted. I mean, maybe I'll do like a wheel spin day, and yeah. But we're just gonna be taking it easy, just playing games as we can, and building fun decks, and you know, just enjoying it. Okay, mention the socials, the Discord, the link tree in the description. You can also leave us a tip at Buy Me a Coffee, and yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.